welcome to another episode of Bushcraft Dave, and it's a back garden cook today. I've been a busy boy this week and I've got a busy week next week, so it's a back garden cook, but I think I've come up with something that might be quite interesting to you. I'm going to try and cook up a sticky honey barbecue belly pork little wrap. Well, it's not really a wrap, it's a pita bread type thing. So yeah, I'm going to try and do some belly pork, and today I'm cooking on my Trangia Mini. We've gone for the tiny one today. I am cooking up just one person's portion of this belly pork sticky honey dish, which we'll have a go at and we'll see if it works. Thanks for joining. Let's get cooking. Alright, first of all, let me talk you through the ingredients for this week's dish. I've got just one piece of belly pork, which we're going to chop up in a second. I've got a couple of these little tiny round mini pita breads, which I'm hoping will fit nicely in the mini. In this other pot I have got some prawn crackers, which we're going to see what I can do with them in a bit. I've then got a mix of 20 grams of honey, 20 grams of soy sauce, and I've used some garlic powder rather than a piece of garlic, but it's the equivalent of one garlic clove. I've also got some sesame seeds and a little bit of salad to go in me little pittas. So let's chop up that pork. I think what I'm going to do here is I am going to take off that sort of really top hard layer. If I was slow cooking it or roasting it in the oven, that's brilliant, that crispy layer when it's all cooked up, but I don't think I'm going to get that cooking it on the Trangia, not in this short cook that I'm trying to do. So we'll take off that initial thin layer of fat. So all of this belly pork just wants chopping up into nice pieces. It's all going to cook down beautifully anyway. Might go nice and small so it's easy to navigate it around the pan. Chop them up in a minute. Chop all these up. Basically just splitting the layers up really. And we'll get some nice little small nuggets of pork. It's kind of just another version of doing something with like bacon lardons and pancetta. It's a much more, for me, exciting way of cooking. All right, there we go. So it's probably about 100 grams of belly pork chopped up, and that's really all the prep that I need to do. Let's get the Trangia stove on and get cooking. We're good, we'll just let that bloom up. Okay, at the moment that's burning way too efficiently because there's a bit of a breeze coming through, but we'll get the pan on. We'll get the pork in, and because the belly pork is nice and fatty, you don't necessarily need to put any oil in. We'll see how it goes, but get that in, we'll start it cooking. And I really want to cook this belly pork off till it goes nice and crispy, so we're in no rush with this bit. We'll just let it cook away, get nice and golden, nice and crispy, and then we'll get on to the next bit. There we have it, some lovely sticky pork. It's yeah, that's really good. You could absolutely go even crispier than that, but I'm hungry and I want to eat. So I'm just going to take this pork out of the pan, and then we're going to use the pan to make the sauce. Bear with me. Okay then, into the frying pan is going to go my honey and soy sauce mix. So we've got about 20 grams of honey, about 20 grams of dark soy sauce, and the equivalent of a garlic clove. I've used a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're not going to cook this for very long, about a minute, just to sort of warm it through, bringing it to the boil, get it cooking, get it sticky. So we'll let it go really dark. I mean, once it's boiling like this, really don't want to leave it too long. I don't want it to go too sticky. We're going to stir the belly pork through it. What we will do is pop a little bit of the sesame seeds in there already. Probably about 1/2 teaspoon of sesame seeds. You see that's bubbled up nicely. It's almost like making a caramel with sugar. So I might give it just a tiny bit longer. And then I'm going to stir the pork through that. We'll go with that. Right, let's go and mix the pork through this. Stubborn. Alright, let's give it a glaze up. I mean, it is sticky and gorgeous already. I mean, it's going to be a pain to clean the pan. But just look at all that gorgeous sticky sesame seed pork. Right, let's put together a little dish with this then. Alright, let's we'll grab a pita bread. I would have loved to have, if I'd thought wisely, I should have really brought another pan, but just to heat this through, make it easier to cut open. Right, there we go. Pita bread's open. Into here I just want to shove some salad leaves. Just a small handful of salad leaves going in, just to make a little bit of a bed. And then into there we'll go with plenty of this sticky pork. This is going to be difficult. Let's do it in stages. Should make me a couple of pittas this, hopefully. There we go. We'll even just now add on a last little sprinkling of some more sesame seeds. So there we have it, the sticky belly pork in a honey, soy sauce and garlic sticky glaze. Let's get tucked in. It's nice. There's a lovely dark flavour from the soy sauce. The honey isn't quite sweet enough. I think if I also just put in maybe half a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon of some like brown sugar or something like that to really sweeten it. You could whack in some chili flakes. You could maybe do like a barbecue-y sort of sauce version. So just heat through a barbecue sauce, nice and thick, and then pour that through it. Delicious. Right, there you have it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the cook. We'll see you in the next one. I've just remembered there was another ingredient I've left out of my dish. I bought myself some prawn crackers because I love them anyway. But I thought to myself, if I stick some prawn crackers inside, we get the stickiness of the pork, but then we also get an added crunch of the prawn cracker. That is a sweet, cheeky little addition. I mean, who doesn't love putting crisps in their sandwich? It's only going to make it better. It's a good one.